Here we go, everybody. Here we go, everybody. Round two, round two, round two. It's going to be a good night. We've got a variety of things we're going to do. We've got the riddle board. We always have the riddle board. We're going to hit arms. I'm going to start with arms. But the other thing we're going to do is we're going to calibrate some hand grippers. So if there's some of you out there who really you don't know what that means, stick around. I think you're going to like it. Super interesting. But again, like I said, let's start with arms. So we're just starting with 60 pounds. Oh, Hank. Very cool. Hey, Hank. There we go. And we have Santiago. 2. We're going to calibrate the number 3 I am hand gripper. Man, I'm doing great. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Let's do a check-in. How is everybody doing? How are you doing tonight, boys? Up. We'll end up doing about 200 reps on the biceps. Up, up. Yeah, you're back. Up, up. And we're going to calibrate these number 3 hand grippers. It's important to check the tools. See how strong the tools are, yes. Oh, you're pretty good. Nice, man. What's it like out west? I'm doing well. I had to get my kids to bed. But now that the kids are bed, I can bang out more reps. Nice, nice, nice. I always come to your streams. I love your streams. I appreciate it, Santiago. Very cool. Let me get this. Oh, you're doing well? Man, I'm glad people are doing well. It's always better when everybody's doing well. So check it out. I'm going to adjust this down. Mr. Onion, hell yeah. A zipper. Uncle Reggie's back. Uncle Reggie never left. That's what people don't know. So check this out. Let's get after some hand grippers. Do a little calibration. Making sure that these things are what they say they are. Because we'll be using these at the grip contest. Here we go. This one's 142. It's the Iron Mind 3. Let's throw it in the old device, shall we? Now, I would have liked to have been up in the living room, relaxing on the couch, talking grip, but I didn't get the arm training in yet. So it's actually supposed to be Sunday. We never got around to it. So check this out. See how this works? Here we go. Oh, Jay's here, Mr. Onion. Lot of regulars early. Lot of regulars early. So this number 3 actually is supposed to be a pretty easy one. Let's see what that's all about. All right. So I put this, some of you know what this is about. I put the grippers in here. I crank down on this. It'll touch the handles together. But right before they touch, I have to slide this through the handles, right? I need to make sure that the handles don't actually touch. If the handles actually touch, it'll get a false reading. Morning from India. Oh yeah, that's fine. One of them's like, it has been a while, brother. That's okay. One of them is 3 months, and he just learned how to roll over. The other one's 3.5. So look at this. Check this out. Okay, we're about to touch the handles. Let's get the paper going. Paper going, paper going, paper going. This one's going to come in at 137. 137 is actually pretty easy. The average Iron Mind number 3, if there is such a thing, because all grippers are so different. Maybe I tell you what, the average is like 149, 150. So this is actually a pretty easy rating. And let me show you something real quick to all the folks that are hanging. Hey, we've got a riddle. Check this out. Here's a riddle. What has teeth? What has teeth but can't bite? Super curious if people know what that is. So we'll set this one aside because that one's pretty easy. Check this. These are our hand grippers. I think most people, most of the regulars on here know a little bit about hand grippers because we talk about them all the time. And I mean, we talk about them like all the time. So we go like this. I like talking hand grippers. They're relaxing. It's something easy I can do in the evening. Go, 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 go. Up, 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 up. Now, come on. We're going to measure. Oh, look at this. So the people who were on the chat earlier, we used our lifting straps when we were doing deadlifting. You see how that kind of bites into your skin? It doesn't hurt or anything like that. But the point was to take the pressure off the grip because I want to use my grip tomorrow on the stream. I'm going to use my grip tomorrow on the stream. So we use these, right? We use these so that we could kind of take it easy on the old forearm. Now let's hit another gripper. We're going to measure one more gripper in the device. Then I'm going to go hit some more arm curls. Let's get the chat going. How's everybody doing? Do a check-in. Some of the regulars are here. Some of the regulars said they're doing just fine. Anybody here actually have like a bad day for some reason? Those bad days happen, I tell you what. Hey, Tara King, thanks for being here. Alan Davis is here. Nice, man. Nice, thanks for being here. Thanks for the cool subs. So we've got a gripper. It's the Iron Mind number 3. We've got it in the device. This device uses a scale, and it tells us how strong your hand is. More or less, it tells you how strong the gripper is, and then if you can shut it in your hand, you've got a pretty good idea how strong your hand is. Hey, welcome, Alan. Oh man, cold suck. Oh, look at the funny emojis. The funny emojis are arriving earlier than normal. I'm okay. It has been a bit of a stressful day if I'm being honest. Hey, Eve. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that, Mint. That's no fun. Yeah, man, it was an interesting day today. Little drama with the old business. We're having too many days in a row of drama for the businesses. Here's what's super interesting. Can I show you something I think is interesting? Trick or treat is here. Very nice. Yes, Santiago. So the last number 3 we did came in like 136, and now all of a sudden this one came in at 138. So it's very accurate. What Canon Power does is actually super accurate. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Canon Power is a great shop in town. They called this one the 144, right? And mine is a little lighter, but it's consistent. This one, they gave a 142. My device said it's about 2 pounds lighter than that. So there's a lot of consistency. Not a surprise. Matt Cannon has been here. He helped me out with the device. Hey, thanks for sending all those funky things. We're going to hit 200 reps of biceps tonight in between everything. Hey, Jeremy Wilson. That's one of those real problems. 1. Real quick. What has teeth but can't bite? Some of you already know. And then this. What does this mean? Got a 90-minute stream I'm hitting tonight, and I'm guessing some people know this and some people know this. Hey, Mason's back. Mason's got... one. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the emojis. Very cool of everybody. 3. 4. 5. Oh, nice, Alan. 6. Come on. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Oh, we got Mark here. Mark, thanks for being here. Eve Ricketts is here. Mark, great to have you. Yes. Yes. Yeah. We'll do a quick rest. We're going to do 5 more. It's just 60 pounds on the bar. We're starting to do high rep because we want to build some muscular. We want to burn some weight. Hey, Major Flip. Major Flip, hi, how are you? John Dyna, Saw? That's very interesting. I'd accept Saw. Saw's a good answer. Hello to Ryan. We got Jay. Drum. And drum, yes. Yeah, we're going to be adding moderators soon. There's a need to get some moderators going. I want to give it about another week and a half. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure the duties of a moderator. Oh, Moon, your physique's probably pretty sick as it is, brother. Hey, Ryan, thanks for being here. Eve, you're so smart. That definitely works. What is up, Wastikin? How is it? Am I bald? Every day of the week. Oh, Zam! Thank you, Z Mannequin. So this is one, too. Look at this. Do you guys see this? It's like a word / positioning puzzle. So the way things are positioned here, that guy gave us the right answer. Can anybody else get it? Edison edits. Hi. Brady, hi. Bob Jick, hi. Hi, everybody. Major Flip. Hey, brother, I love the energy. Well, thanks. I got to get a lot of this energy in here. I have to go to bed. We just got the kids down. Literally just got them down. Let's rest. Let's do 5 more. We keep resting. We keep hitting 5. We keep resting. We keep hitting 5. Mason is smart. Wait, Moon, are you serious? Masaka. Thank you for being here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eve Ricketts, who's going to be a mod? We'll get it figured out. There's a couple good candidates. Like I said, I got to look up exactly what mods do, how they work, all those different things, responsibilities. We're getting some smart people. We're getting some answers there. I'm loving it. Should we get the ultimate 3,100 subs? If we get 3,100 subs, we bust out the Dynamometer. Do people know what a dynamometer is? Answer in the chat. Do you know what the heck that is? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's okay. People from India are just fine on this channel. I had a girlfriend of about 3 years. She was from southern India. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting a lot of freaking volume in. Hey, Brad. Brad Wilson's here. And Fitzgerald. Thank you so much for being here. We got Jay in the house. Jay's here a lot. Uncle Reggie's here. Eve Ricketts is here. Up. Ava Clips, hi. Hey, Ava Clips. Keep banging, keep banging. Sarah George, hi, how are you? Hey, just wondering, what's your max best bench press? JD, that's a great question. I tested that out, God, probably 5-6 months ago. I got 330. Not as good as I used to be, but something is good. Enrico, gracias. Hello. Yeah, I'll figure out how to pick the mods. Yes, Billy Allen is back. Allie Bird is in the chat. Sarah, yes. Thanks for being here, Sarah. If you're trying to gain weight, the first thing you need to do is make sure you're eating a lot. Ashton Wentworth Smith. So, are you eating enough? Let's start there. What do you eat throughout the day? Eve, what did you say? You were doing a giveaway or did I miss it? No giveaway. What I'm saying is we'll do some live grip testing, the dynamometer, when we hit 3,100 subs. Later this week, we are giving away more stuff later this week. I've got 2 things. Oh yeah, I'm natty. I'm for sure natty. Don't worry about that. Yes! Billy's doing push-ups because of us. Big Billy boy. Come on. Come on. Keep banging. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Sometimes when you have a little bit of a rough day, it's so nice to get to the basement where it's nice and cold and you can just grind. What has teeth but can't bite? There are multiple answers. Flatbread with omelets for breakfast, stew with rice for dinner. Yeah, man. You gotta eat more than that. Keep it coming. Throw in some potatoes. Throw in some pasta. Throw in a lot of vegetables. A lot of people starting to eat a lot more vegetables and finding they get some good gains. Hey, SI202. Yes, great answer. La colombiana. Mira, tú puedes decir come ya. Whistle, Walrus is here. Randall, Youngish is... You guys, those are... Whistle, that's right. Randall, that's right. You guys are so right. Nice job. Zion, a whale. All right, sure, we'll take that. But for now, Ramadan month, yeah, you fast a lot in Ramadan. Great P, Grayson Pacey, hi. Great, back to have you. Noon some. Noon some. 2, 3, 4. Down. 5. Hey, Alan, thanks for being here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, comb's a sick answer. There's other answers. The textbook answer is actually comb, but for sure there's other ones. Is that 75 or 100? It's neither. This is 60 actually. Dinglehopper, eat. Man, it kind of shakes every day. Dinglehopper's got a good point. Dinglehopper, the Sarah George, what are you lifting for? Bite me 2001. Oh, I know, I saw. You could say sa. Du ist net. I speak a little German, so I get that. It's 456. How many push-ups should I do? And can you match it? Well, we did chest the other day on the stream, but I'll say this. Yeah, if you want to toss out a set, I can try to bang out some push-ups with you. Tony Wall, fish. So you do want to eat fish. to bulk up. What has teeth but can't bite? What are you lifting for? Hey, that's a great question, KRX. Thanks for asking, KRX. So, oh, sick, I'm learning German. Yeah, it's good. You can say, bist du krank? Wohin gehst du? Those are basic German sayings that maybe you know what they mean. Oof. So I'm lifting right now. Oh, yes, sir. I'm lifting for general health, but I do want to do some more strongman later this year. I have a couple grip contests. So being stronger through the legs, which we did earlier and back, but then upper body and arms is going to be great for that. You're going to do 50 by 2? That's a lot. Guys, we're going to do 5 more. Then we're going to rate and calibrate some grippers. Baconator, hit it. Hey, Tony, well, 1, come on. Now watch these reps. I'll slow them down and do a little higher quality. I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to fight it on the way down for 5 reps. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1. Let's do 2 more. Up. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. Man, that's a fast way to get a pump. We must have knocked out 40, 50 of those. So, what I have in front of me, which you can't see right now because I haven't turned the angle to you. Well, we also have these. We always have these. Regulars know that we always have these. These are hand grippers. I've got this machine here. Check it out. We use this. It's going to tell us how dang strong these hand grippers are. Once you know how strong your hand grippers are, you can do some math. You can do programming. You can figure out the best way with weights and reps to make your hands stronger. And honestly, we do a lot of that on the channel. We're always trying to get better, a little bit at a time. But what I'm curious tonight, oh God, that looks good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What I'm curious now is these Iron Mind hand grippers I have in front of me, the number 3, I really want to see how strong they are. You guys know, because I say it all the time, no 2 hand grippers are the same strength levels. So even if you have Iron Mind 3s, which, hey, look at this. These are all Iron Mind 3s. I've got a couple more over there. They're not going to be the same. Some are going to be easier. Some are going to be harder. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. There's a lot of reasons for that, to be honest. I'll give you a quick example. Here's an example of a really hard number 3. We'll throw it in the device in 1 second. See where that says 160? See where that, clearly you can see where that says the number 3. But watch this. You line up the handles. Look at the one on the left. Do you see that? The one on the left is so much wider. You're going to have a hell of a time getting that in your hand. So where this gripper, it's pretty narrow. I can easily loop it. That other one had a much wider spread, similar to these two. So it's going to just naturally be super, 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 super hard. So let's do this. We dropped you down so you can see the scale. I'll angle it even more. Love it. Love it. I'll slide the grippers in here. Let's start measuring. Let's see where they're at. Oh, hey, everybody. You're done. Hey, can you read my last message, Jeff? I don't see it right now. Is it a good night? Oh, Sarah, you subscribed? Thanks so much. SC done. Hank's here. Jay's here. Billy Elliott, good job. Yeah, man. Thanks, Sarah, for subbing. Very cool. Interested in making a purchase of some of your... So here's that hard one we were talking about. Watch how hard this one... So I'll do my hardest number 3, then I'll do my easiest one. Those will be talking points because you're going to see a massive, massive distance. Jay, if you send it again, I can try to read it. Chat's just moving really fast. So let's get her started. Oh, look at La Colombiana. We're getting advice, and I like it, about some of the macros from Taco Bell. Actually, I think a Colombian, that might be our guy. Many men wish them upon me. All my Eve dog, now I can't see. The chat is interesting tonight. We'll leave it at that. So can you guys see the scale? You see how hard these are getting? This gripper is just getting to parallel, and already it's up to the early 100s. Go, go, go. We're going to keep winding these until the handles just about touch. You don't actually want them to touch. They just have to be close. So the way we safeguard against that is we take a very thin sheet of paper. We just go like this. Slide, slide, slide. We just slide. We don't want the handles to touch. If they touch and you keep squeezing, naturally they can't move any further and the scale will just jump up at you in a bark. And you'll get a very inaccurate reading. Horrible for, oh, look at that. Yeah, so this one's coming in about, I'm getting a reading of the upper 154s, and if I get something there, generally what I do is I take and if it's the low, so if it's 0.5 or higher, I round up. 0.5 or low, I round down. 3 eggs and a sausage for breakfast. Turkey sandwich for lunch. Just had noodles. 3 dumplings and a hard-boiled egg. Yeah, I eat 5 or 6 times a day. Is that all you're eating? If you're trying to gain, I honestly think you probably need to eat just a little bit more. So this one came in at 154. Let's do a stupid easy one, and then we'll say, well, isn't this crazy? Because it is crazy that 2 number 3s could be so different. Now after this next one, we're going to do more curls. Oh, here we go. Happy Dog, nice. Hey, Happy Dog, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. You're always welcome. I do believe you popped in here. I see you're on a mission. Glad you're on day 20. Never give up, never quit. Try to be positive. All right, reset it. We saw the last one was 154 pounds, right? Watch what this is going to be. It's going to blow your mind. When these handles actually are almost touching, it's going to be substantially less than the last one. Oh, Zion, thanks. So let me talk on that in 1 second. Right now, we're rating our number 3 hand grippers. We've got a stack of them. We probably won't get through all of them because the main focus is trying to make our arms bigger, a little more cut up. But somebody's asking, hey, these hand grippers you have, they seem to have tags on them. And you can see this one was rated by a professional company. Yes, that's the thing. At 138 pounds of pressure, right? What I'm doing is I have my own device. I found that my device is pretty consistent with theirs. I'm generally 2 to 3 pounds lighter than what they have. So the important thing, hang on, let's get this one right. This hand gripper, they got 138, I'm getting 135 and a half, so I'm going to call it 136. And like I had said, I'm usually 2 to 3 lighter. As the grippers get harder, the variance gets bigger. But if you want tags on your gripper, your best bet is going to Canon PowerWorks. They'll rate them, oil the springs, and throw a crazy nice tag on there. Make sense? Make sense, make sense, make sense? Yeah, we really like them, actually. They'll be at the grip contest. They're going to help run it, actually. They're going to help do some scoring. Now we got to get back to the arms. The arms wait for no one, least of all us. And there she is. There she is. Look at that thing in the middle. Can anybody tell me what that means? We've got kind of like a word-ish puzzle, right? We've got a word. It's just kind of sitting there, and I'm curious if people know what that is. We try to mix it up. We try to do some lifting. Hey, amen, brother. You're lighter because you lose the spring. Yeah, that's true too. All right, let's go. Nice. 1. Nice. 2. A comb. Hey, Xborg. Thanks for being here. ZK Borg. Yeah, man, nice. A comb. Oh, you have 7 more you got to get? 7 more sent off to them? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. It's not the most fun thing in the world getting your grippers ready and getting them back. Dragon, all right, these 5 reps are for Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those were Dragon reps. We'll do one more. We'll do 6 for Dragon. Up. Who else do we have in here? We've got Makaska. I'm 10 years old and I'm trying to lift 10 kg. Well, you've got your whole life ahead of you. You'll do a lot more important things than 10 kg. Bam! 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 There we go. We got Bono. Bono, thanks for being here. Small Town Titans. Now, what are Small Town Titans? I know that's not your... Oh, I know what that is, Bono. I know what Small Town Titans is. People say I look like that lead singer of Small Town Titans. Yeah, maybe. Little brain teaser. Hope the stream goes well. Well, I hope you sub, man. We do this fun stuff all the time. You seem pretty smart. So yeah, sub and like, everybody, if you like this stuff. But what does this mean? Holy crap, what does that mean? It's got to mean something. Sarah Hoper, do 20 reps? I'll do 20 reps right now. Sorta says, a shark. Bono, I really thought it was. Did you really? That's awesome. Yeah, Sourx. Whoa! Thanks for all those, happy poop for 10 joules. Thanks for all that. Yeah, it's a lot for your age, so be careful. Yeah, you could say a whale, that would work. Demos is here. Oh yes, Demos, thanks for taking that serious. Colombian Winterez, thank you. Exactly, right? That's the answer we were looking for. So, somebody called out some reps. Let's bang some reps. Yeah, I've not listened to any of their music. I looked it up and I guess there's a little resemblance. Soltras 90 LOL. Yes, well done. Well done, gang. Neato, gang. Do 30 reps as well as 20 reps. That's a lot of reps, you know what I mean? It's a lot of reps. Oh, who's that? David Lozano, you've been here before. Yeah, man. Hell of an answer. Fantastic answer. And we've got Not Me. Hey, Not Me. So, Not Me, your answer. That is the traditional one. The kind of textbook one. Up. Take a pause. Got to get 5 more. We're doing high reps. We want to pump a lot of blood into the muscles. When you start to repeatedly pump a lot of blood, take a break. A lot of blood into the muscles. That's what helps them grow. Stretch it out. And heck yeah, gear can bite. I know that from experience. Hey, lollipop. 1. 2. 3. 4. Yes. 5. There we go. We got Liam Kellett here. We're on a road to 200 reps. We're at about 80 now. I tell you what, if I would have picked too much more weight, I wouldn't be making much progress. 1. 2. Oh, I love the wordplay from that guy. Demos. Pause. We're going to do 3 reps in a second, and as soon as we do that, we're going to rate some more grippers. But we've got G3's Nerix here. What's up? Anna Boku, thanks for being here. Very cool. Hey guys, if we get to this amount, 3,100 total subs, we're going to go over to that closet. We're going to take out the dynamometer, and we're going to figure out exactly how strong my hands are. It's a scale. You squeeze it, and the numbers go flying. So we got Anson here. Not Me. A zipper has teeth. Great. Bono, very nice. This is the haircut. Random user, you're cheating. Hey, Sarah. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Let's do 2 more. 8. Let's do these grippers. You want to buy one? Yeah. Free balling. All right, here we go. We'll do a couple gripper rips. We do a lot of rips, a lot of gripper rips on the stream. Here we go. Look at that. Let's do it. Let's hit them with 10 apiece. Sound good? 10 apiece. In the hand we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shot. Great. Now we flip. Other hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 and 10 and 10. Got it. Remember, leave no doubt in their mind. No doubt. Shut it. There's no doubt that gripper's shut. You guys do the same thing. Let's bang out. Let's measure some grippers. Sound good? We'll get the scale going. No Quarter Gym is here for sure. Oh, you're a big fan? Thanks. South Q, is your riddle a SA? Well, and thanks for the floating jewels. A lot of people say SA. I would accept SA. I think that's a fair one. Now there's a couple other ones that technically are a little more interesting. So let's keep the answers flowing on that. But yeah, man, we love the riddles. Always a lot of riddles. You know what we might do this week? Hey, South. Woohoo. Rave killer. You've never used a space like that. I feel that limits your range of motion. Oh, I can get into that in a second. So the weather in Minnesota is pretty decent. Thursday, we might do strongman overhead pressing. I built some cement blocks. I've got my circus dumbbells, and we might do some strongman medleys. And I say that because the weather in Minnesota might just be good enough. What does it measure? No. Well, what's the riddle? Wait, what's the riddle? All right, I'll do a verbal riddle. This is the riddle on the board. I know right now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 59, 61. How strong is this hand gripper? Can I shut it? 70 pounds of pressure. It's upside down for you guys. I get it. But it's more fun having you on this side. If I put you here, I don't know how that would work with me sliding this around. Here's the riddle. What has teeth but can't bite? There are a handful of answers. Why don't they put paper inside so the contact will leave a mark on the paper? This would become the proof. That's a really good way. A lot of us say stuff like that. I don't think any of us are smart enough to build something like that. Oh my God. Chicago has entered the chat. Chicago has entered and said zipper. And I will say zipper. South says zipper. Yeah, man. Cole Burrito, we take zipper all day long. Zipper definitely has teeth. They don't bite. We also heard some pretty out there answers earlier. So check it out, check it out, check it out. This one came in at 144 pounds of pressure. What that means to people who don't know much is the gripper, if you put it in your hand, that one that I just measured, you have to squeeze with 144 pounds of pressure to get this result. Now this one is stupid easy. I call it my demo gripper. It is literally stupid easy. This one's about, well, you know what? Why tell you when I can show you? I'll put this in here. Let's grind this one out. But don't be surprised when you see it's really easy. Hey, Billy. Oh, you'll make it? Nice, man. Very cool. Will you send the prototype? Oh, no. No prototypes. The prototype will never be in this device. The prototype is too valuable. Hi, Cole Burrito, Sortis. Well, that one's not. When we measure this one, I think people will say it's pretty dang easy. George is here. Well, hey, George. Hey, listen to what George just wrote. George, is that a captain of Crush? Yes. Hey, Bono. And here's what's interesting, George. All of these here, these are captains of Crush. These are about 2/3 of my number threes. And the point I'm making is that number threes, and really any hand gripper, no matter the mark on the bottom, so even if they're all number threes, they're not going to have the same strength. Depending on how long they were in the oven, depending on how they were coiled, depending on how old they are, you just can't guarantee it. These things are built very inexpensively. The kind of specifications and specs you'd have to use to get all of them to match, you wouldn't afford the hand gripper. It's not exactly material going on NASA, if you know what I mean. But watch this. I will bump this down one more. Let's see how strong the demo gripper is. This is the gripper most featured on the channel because it's super easy and it does allow me to do multiple reps so that my hand doesn't get fatigued. Now the scale is going to tighten itself up. Don't worry about the scale. All right, starting to crank it in. Nice. And you can see that. I know it's inverse for you. Come on, demo gripper. But the numbers are here, so it's at 12 now. You see that? Demos, what's the best way to get started with grip strength? I mostly only train it with double overhand grip, first of all, is the best way. I also think dead hangs, if you put on a weight belt so you can put on more weight and you do dead hangs from a pull-up bar, that's about the easiest way to start with the least amount of equipment. The other thing you can do is grab dumbbells and walk around your gym holding just the dumbbells in your hand. That's a hell of a way to do it. How many of these do I have? About 130. A rake has... Hey, no, nobody's ever said the rake answer. The rake answer is really good. All right, here we go. They're about to touch. Ragnarok. In what regard? Potentially, but in what regard? Bang. I told you it's the light 30s. So, yeah, call it 31 and a half. Now, If we say 31 and a half, really we're saying 32. We don't count the baby measurements. We always have to round up. Why do I... That boy, Rish. Hey, that boy, is this your first time here? Nice. I'll show you why I have so many. That's a good question. I'll actually pick up the camera, walk it over, and show you why I have them. So again, that's why I was saying, I believe that probably everybody in the chat could close this. It's about 30 pounds of pressure. The way we do it is we go into the hand. See that? You see where my calluses are? I'm allowed to put the hand gripper right behind the calluses, which I do. Then I can use my offhand, because my finger doesn't reach. I put my thumb here and I rake it, I pull it, I sweep it in, and I get the fingers around it. Once the fingers are around it, I have to take my hand off. And we use this block. This is called a set block. It's super cool. We put this between the handles to demonstrate, and watch really close. You see how it doesn't fit there yet? This actually has to pass between them. Even if you do a swipe is where you go, one. A swipe doesn't place it to show, it just passes through. But you have to do this in a contest to show the judge that, hey, you actually closed it. So what does that look like with a cool gripper? Then we'll use a cool gripper, the GHP level 2. I love the green gripper. I always love the green gripper. Same thing. Oh, but this one is 60 pounds of pressure, right? So it's almost twice as hard as the last one. Still the same thing. You find the calluses. You want the end of the handle to line up with the finger. How do you know I practice what I preach? Do you see this? It's not a scar, but do you see that line? That's what it's from. Now watch. Take your thumb, this hand, put it behind it so it doesn't slide. Reel it in. Come on, reel it in. Okay, take it off. Now when you take this hand off, slap the pinky on quickly. Boom. Good, it didn't slip. Now, nothing counts until this passes through. Nothing. Yes, one. Come on. Gotta get it. And two. Now I'm gonna invert it. 1, 2, 3. See how it's closed? That's actually a sharp looking hand. I like the way, hey, the guys with the cool emojis, thank you so much. I know those cost money, they're not free. Thank you. Thanks for all the likes and thanks for the subs. Because if you remember, and I'll grab it right now, it'll take me 5 seconds. I'm going to do a hard left. I'm going to come back with a piece of equipment. But if we get 3,100 subs tonight, and I'd say there's a chance we get 3,100 subs, we're going to play with this device. We have used it before. This would not be the first time it makes an appearance on the channel. You grab the handles. You go like this. You squeeze it. Then numbers appear on here, and it specifically tells you how strong your hand is. I think we have a Boricua chateándome. Lo veo. See what I mean? It's actually pretty cool, and it's an extremely, extremely accurate way to tell you how strong your hand is. Now, we had somebody on here earlier say, why do you have so many grippers? That's fair. Oh, there it is. Hey, thanks. Thanks, SS Lover. Very sick. Hey, Silly Dramas 3. Yeah, I hear you, Reg. Might be a long night. So why are there so many? People want to know that. We've got Nepo Party. Thanks for being here. Johnny Garcia's in the chat. Here we go. This is why we have so many. I'm going to keep the camera right where it's at, and I'll bring it over here and set it. It's going to be off-center, but it'll prove the point wonderfully. Here's an example of some grippers. This one is, here, we'll do this one. This one's 64 pounds of pressure, 78. There's so many scattered. My 64 is over here. The reason why I have so many is, let's say that I'm training my grip, and eventually one day I can do this. Eventually I go, okay, today's the day, and I shut it. Boom! Yes! That's the Iron Mind 0.5. If the only other hand gripper that I have is a 1.5, now I went from 64, I have to make an 86-pound jump. That's massive. So what I like to do is buy out the block. I want to get a lot. So if I did the 64 and I've got one that rates 66, well, that's great. I'll be so close. It's very addicting. So watch this. I'll pretend I can't close it, but watch this. Oh no, come on, I'm trying. That doesn't count. Dang it, I'm not strong. When you can almost close a gripper, it makes you want to squeeze it repeatedly. Your desire really builds. So because I like to have small jumps, because I always feel hot, I always feel like I'm onto it, and I'm almost closing the next gripper, if that makes sense. So I've got the 66, that helps me out. I've got a 78, I've got some in between there. There's a big difference between these two though. Pretty massive. See that? Did you like the reveal? We'll do a face reveal in a second. This gripper, even though it's lighter, 66, in some ways is much harder because it's so narrow. This one's so narrow. The easy light one is so wide. It's really hard to get your hands around sometimes. And well, that's the same thing here. I have all these different number 3s, 152, 147, 48, 49, 39, a stack of them, because I don't ever want to plateau. I want to just close one and go right onto the next hardest one. Does that make sense? There are a lot of people asking, and it's a great question, but does that make sense why I have so many? Because they're all different strengths. If they were all the same strengths, I could care less. Wow, William H. Silliman, thanks for the jewels, brother. Very nice. We've got Russia in the chat. Billy Elliott still here. Do you make the tags yourself? I don't actually. Melee, Valkyzir, what's the hardest gripper you have? Let me do this set. I'll show you the hardest one I have. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Nobody's closing that one. Yeah, these are all for me. Once in a while, we give some away. One. Got to keep getting the reps. Come on. Let's keep it moving, okay? We'll keep the continuous tension. Oftentimes, if you're doing strict reps, they look like this. You start at the bottom, so all the tension's off my arms, and then a lot of people come to the top like this. The problem is, at this point, you see how it's kind of resting more on my shoulders? So although some people question the form, a useful technique, because changing technique all the time is smart when you're trying to train your muscles, is I don't quite lock at the bottom, and I don't quite lock at the top. I just keep it in this range, and I just breathe through it. Try to deal with the burn. Up, 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 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6. I'll say this. Keep the questions coming if you got them. The riddle of the day is, what has teeth but can't bite? Can you guys think of something that has teeth but doesn't bite? And tomorrow, we did not do any grip tonight. Me just toying around with the easy grippers doesn't count. Tomorrow on the chat, we're doing heavy axle deadlifts, and we're going to get after the Bruce Lee grip machine in the evening. Thanks for all the weird cool chat things are blowing up. Thanks, gang. So I would say this, if you like grip, tomorrow's your day. That boy Rish, 1. Gears have teeth and can't bite. I agree with Rave Killer. 1. 2. 3. 4. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Sub and like if this is interesting to you. I appreciate it. 3 more, we'll take a small break. What do we got here? Look up Milo of Crota, legend about Greek wrestling. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know that one. That legend is sick. Hello, boy. He's cornered the gripper market, leading an artificial. That's fantastic. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Billy. 5 more. 1. These last couple, we'll be at 110 for the night. We'd like to get to 200 reps. Got him. Hey, here we go. Bruno VD. Hi. Bruno VD. Thanks for being here. I'm going to read you a new riddle. My fear is that riddle is too easy. So let me read this riddle. We'll see what people think. When I'm training and doing the streams, I do like to be slightly out of breath. Being slightly out of breath means my heart rate is at a certain level that's conducive to building up the metabolism. I want to burn some fat while I try to build some muscle. So if you're ready, here's the next riddle. I think this will be a race. I think this will be a speed check, a heat check. Don't be surprised if you guys get this fast. I'll read it and then spam the chat with your answer. What gets wetter the more it dries? Bang, hit them. What gets wetter the more it dries? And honestly, I really think there's only one answer for this one. The other one had lots of answers. It's fun. I'm convinced this one only has one. So let's rate some more grippers. Why not? Hey, Nina's here. Thanks for being here. Hairbrush is right. First right answer comes from Chicago. Cole Brito, a towel. Be official towel. God dang. Hey, Melee, thanks for typing that out. Good work, everybody. Waylon's in the chat. Waylon Labonte. All right. Let's do this one. This one is one of the first hand grippers I ever had. It's a very rare number 3. It's double stamped. Doesn't have any of the initials around it, just the number 3 on each handle. So we'll throw it in there. So I got lucky. When I certified the first time on the number 3, this is the gripper I had to close, and I just shared with you that's abnormally easy for a number 3. It's not nothing, but it's just pretty easy. Demos is right, Valk is right, Ader's here. Thanks, Aiden. Go around here. Earthquake check. Got him. Hey, how's everybody's day? Let's do a quick check-in. Everybody doing decent? Wind it up. So, hit this. Nice. So we're at 9 pounds of pressure. We got a ways to go. I suspect this one will be probably in the mid to low 30s, is what I think. Nina, you're doing good. That's good. Carrot Mouth says hi. Thanks for being here. And Carrot Mouth is also doing well. Well, it's good to have all of you, right? We are doing a little bit of a vibe check, a heat check. Thanks for all the likes. It's really helpful. Small channel. We're trying to do stuff we really care about. So when you get people subbing, when you get people liking, and they're like, oh, look, I just subbed, man. It really pumps you up, man. We do most of our stuff. Oh, hey, Aiden. Late at night when the kid and wife are down. Oh, it's kids now. Kids and wife are down. You know what? We broke parallel. When closing a hand gripper, getting it past parallel, that's when it finally gets interesting. And we're passing parallel at 100. That is pretty dang easy. You'll see it's pretty dang easy. Now remember, when the handles almost touch, we have to do this. You do not want the handles to touch. You want them to almost touch. So you take something really thin, you go like this. God dang, 132? That is an easy number 3. Yeah, that's a low 132. So we'd call it 132 here. I would say this. I wouldn't be shocked if there were some people on the channel who could at least get close to closing this. Maybe they can't close it all the way, but they'd be close. Oh yeah, I was going to show you my hardest hand gripper. I can still do that. I don't remember who asked that, but if they're still interested, let me know, and I'll go get it. But yeah, he's absolutely right. Rave, there's no way I can do it. Oh, fantastic. So I think you're asking, what's preventing this from spinning? I'll show you. I lock it in with one of these. This red collar holds it in place. The blue one provides the tension. And as long as you keep the handles kind of parallel to the floor and the tension is applied this way, right, the pulling, it pulls against itself, and almost never does it go flying across the room and hit something. Now this will be a super hard one. Super difficult. We'll do this one. We'll hit some more arms. Again, we got to get to 200 total reps. That's the rep count for the night. Thanks everybody for being here. Got it in there. Great. This is also a super wide one. Note to yourself, if your hand grippers end up actually being pretty wide, they're going to be tough to close. Even if you have big hands, they're still going to be tough to close. Wide hand grippers, almost always, the difficulty kicks in so quickly. And we're winding, and we're measuring, and we're winding, we're measuring. So I read a riddle, and I'll read another one while we're doing this. It said, what gets wetter the more it dries? Here's a fun one. Here's a decently fun one. I fly with no wings, cry with no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness flies. I didn't know this one. A subscriber sent that one in. We use it, I'd say, once a week. I actually think that's a pretty good riddle. And so we talked about crossing parallel. The last one crossed parallel at 99. This one's crossing parallel at 109. So yeah, it's going to end up being significantly harder. But let's see. Who knows? I'm guessing upper 140s. Remember, keep the paper moving. When the paper gets pinched just a bit, that's how you know the handles are as close as they can be without actually touching. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, there it is. 148.1. So at 148.1, we consider that 148. That's actually really hard. It's actually super hard. For number 3, are you kidding? If you can shut that number 3, you're in a great position because it's super hard. We're getting some guesses. The moon. Not quite on the moon. The moon doesn't cry. Oh, you caught yourself. But Sempasy said an answer. That's interesting. So let's drop down. We'll hit some more curls. That sound you hear means I need to invest in some more 3-in-1 oil. I'm a little surprised how fastly this thing dries out. We're rating hand grippers. We're building some arms, burning some calories. I mean, what's the alternative? I like chatting with people. I like showing the hand grippers. I like doing stuff. The alternative would just be, I suppose, sitting on the couch, watching some TV. And yeah, maybe that's fun once in a while. I don't need hours before I go to bed. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Patrick. We can do some of this, though. Do a set of 10 in each hand real quick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got him. Set in this hand. Put it right below the calluses. I wrap it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I really like them. Sometimes I wish I would carry this around with me and just on like a car ride, road trip, just squeeze them, but I don't want to overtrain them. Now, we do contrast baths, we do some active recovery, so I really haven't had a problem with pain or overtraining, but you never know. Oh, I bought that. Oh, yeah, we'll keep buying more hand grippers. Yeah, Raja, we remember you. 1, 2, 3. Right now, what I'm curling is just 60 pounds. We're doing some high rep work, you could say. What are those sold? Where are those sold? Well, you can get the hand grippers we're talking about. I'd say the 2 best places are Amazon, but maybe the best place is Canon PowerWorks, because if you get them from Canon PowerWorks, they rate them. They put the cool tags on them. You know what I mean? Oh, nice. 117. Has anyone got the answer to the riddle? A couple people, but we had a lot of wrong guesses. If you know the answer, throw it in the chat. There he is. There's Ryan Howard. Thanks for being here. Up. 2. The last hand gripper I was demonstrating was 32 pounds. Up. Hey, thanks. Say the riddle again. Hey, Dep Godin, comb, nice. Okay, the riddle I read a second ago, I'm going to have to go take a look at and read because I want to get the verbiage right. Hey, Stealth, thanks for being here. Hey, Lux, thanks for being here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right, nice. Hey, David 78. Yeah, man, and Sierra, I would take both of those answers. I actually think both of those answers are pretty dang good. Oh, see, Jan, then you want to go to Canon PowerWorks. They're based in Minnesota. They're awesome. Nice to meet you, Stealth. A lot of things do. Yeah, you're right about that. Billy's here. 1. Come on, let's go 4 more. 2. Here we go. 3. Oh, very nice. Damos. Thank you so much for doing that. Do you guys see what Damos put in the chat? That's the riddle that we read. See if you can get it. You know, I'm going to set this down just real quick. Otherwise, the other thing you can figure out, we've had almost nobody take a crack at this. See this? What does this mean? If you look at this, it means something, kind of in the English language. And I'd be curious. I know a couple of people who have gotten it. So maybe if you got it and I told you, hey, you got it, don't say it again. But for those who are just getting here, because streams people bounce in and out. Oh, nice. First of all, we have Rigu World, 3569, but CJ Daniels, Ansi Land, and the official. Man, I guess that wasn't that hard. Hey, Robert Hurt, thanks for being here. Clouds is right. Clouds, I think, is the best answer to the verbal riddle. And a handful of you just got the... So this is actually reading, and it's between lines. So it's reading between the lines, because those are the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do a quick hand gripper check. Hand gripper check coming up. Then we'll get right back to the arms. It's hard to believe, man. We've already been streaming for like almost an hour. Not quite, but almost. We also do this on the channel. We work our extensors. We also do this. We did a lot of farmer walk deadlifts earlier. So if you're into kind of that strongman stuff, we did that earlier today. But we did it with a cardio take to help burn some fat. We're down about 5 pounds this year from the beginning of the year. And I don't think the diet I use is that difficult. So we're trying to get a little bit more, not cardio, we're just trying to bump up the metabolism during most of our workouts on the stream. Because if you can find a way to do it, there's lots of ways to do it, but if you can find a way to do it that you enjoy, you're going to stick with it, and you're going to start seeing some pretty sick results. And that's the problem, right? I think a lot of people know how to work out, but if they don't get those early results, those easy beginner gains, and if they don't stick with it, you know, if they ever have a couple bad workouts in a row, they're kind of done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Left hand, left hand. Then we're going to rate a gripper. We'll do another set of arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So check it out. Watch this. You see if you can read the bottoms of this. It's the Captain of Crush like George was talking about. It's the COC, Captain of Crush, and it's the guide. It's finally touching. If the handles don't touch, you just didn't get the rep. It does not mean you're a bad person. It just means you have to try again. The handles have to touch. Or, I mean, nothing really took place. The handles don't touch. Let's fire up the calibrator. I actually got the calibrator out of Italy, if you could believe it. Hey, look who we have in here. Wrestling grip tide. Yeah, a saw is sick. That'll work for sure. Hey, Patrick. Is that a palm polish? It's a piece of metal. Piece of metal. Here, let's do this one. This is kind of fun-looking gripper. It's on the easier side, but that's okay. Every collection needs some easier ones to warm up with. Yep, handles need to touch. They don't touch, you didn't get in. Beacon. Oh my God, Beacon is here. Hey guys, if you saved up the really hard questions, ask them now. Beacon's in the chat. Hey Bob. Bob, how are we doing tonight? So it sounds like, Sep with a lot of eyes, it sounds like you know a thing or two about hand grippers. Because you're right, if they don't touch, it doesn't count. Oh, I spent a lot of money on this. Are you kidding me right now? I spent a lot of money to get this bad boy. I like it. Has it made its money back? That's, I guess, in the eye of the beholder. Some people could have it for 10 years, use it every day, and say it was a waste of time. Other people could probably use it a handful of times and think it was a good idea. Deegan Jackson. Thanks for entering the chat, Deegan Jackson. Good to see you. So, we're at 55. We're getting super close to being closed. Keep it going, keep it going. Where it stops, basically no one knows. Oh, yeah, everybody knows now. You're watching the stream. Yeah, we're at 63. You see the scale, right? It touches out now. I can't really drag the paper anymore because it's now getting pinched like a pliers. Hey, Flip Farms. No, it's not cheap. Oh, you know, Flip Farms, you know stuff? Very cool. Squeeze it down for 1 minute. We'll do one more hand gripper. We're going to hit what should be, oh, thanks, Steven. You're right, Steven. That is the perfect answer. Praka, hi. if you get a job as a pipe fitter, you'd have the strongest hands around and you can make money out of it. Well, man, I think that ship has sailed. My pipe fitting days or the opportunity to get into that are probably well behind me. But I like where your head's at. You know, I'm actually curious about one of these hand grippers. This one is so this is the easiest one, the guide. But this one is super easy too. It's the Sport. It's harder than the guide, so let's throw this on there because I am actually pretty curious what this looks like. Hey guys, if you don't mind, sub and like if this is interesting to you. I'd absolutely like to get it. Every week or so, we get a lot more subscribers and the chat is just that much more interesting, way more perspectives from different guys, different countries. To wit, speaking of, I'm St. Paul, Minnesota, USA. In the chat, if you're so bold, just put the flag of where you're from. It's really interesting to see how the globe or the map kind of lights up. There's usually people coming from all over. Definitely about to subscribe. Well, thanks, Deegan. That's sick of you, man. Very kind. Do you ever train with rice? I have a couple small buckets that I put sand in. I've never actually used rice, but I know a lot of people like it. Do you know what I mean? Way better than the brain rot scrolling. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And here's the interesting thing I'm seeing. If you pause too long, the scale just pauses. Here's what I like that I'm seeing now. Watch this. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want. So this hand gripper is coming in at 44, which is so cool. Well, same here. Nice 6 degrees. Thanks, man. Rice bucket's good. Healed a hand with it. Whoa, George is from the UK. Yeah, like I said, Beacon's a wealth of knowledge. We got America, America, America. We got Boston. Nice. Boston Strong is in the chat. Nice to have you here, C. What I was saying is, this easy gripper, the easiest one I have is this one. This one comes in at 30. But what we just found, and I'm actually pretty pumped about, is this one that I will show you. This is the Sport. They're from Iron Mind. And this one, that last one was 30. This one we just saw is about 43. So that's actually, here, let me do some reps real quick. That actually pumps me up because that means I get a nice 10 to 12 difference in strength. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Come on. That's close. 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. Left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. Tomorrow on the chat, for those that subscribe, set your notifications. We're going to have a very, 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 very hard grip day, a grip gauntlet of days. There's going to be a lot of interesting things happening. We might even bring back the egg challenge. Yeah, we just bang it out. We bang it out all the time. We bang it out all the time. Here we go. Here's a quick riddle for people. This one usually gets the chat going. We say this one a fair amount. So some of you will have heard it, but tell me what? What goes up, never down? What goes up, never down? Well, who do we have? George is still here. RBH, what are you doing? You can't see what you're testing. Gizmo. Hey, Gizmo. We're testing the strength of our hand grippers, and the angle of the camera is designed to show kind of the poundage as it comes in. Solid reps. Thank you. Solid reps. Just like Ronnie Coleman says, right? What does he say? Solid ass reps. 2. 3. If we get 20 more, we'll almost be at 200 for the night. 6. Hey, Nat Zaley's here. Hey, Nat, thanks for that, man. Yeah, it's a comb. A comb is a great one, right? And Givalator, oh my God, a tumor. Gee, that's a heck of a comment. Thanks, brother. Steven, that's good. Yeah, Beacon, yeah, we got to 3,000 subscribers. We started growing pretty fast, like 2 weeks ago, actually. Thanks for noticing that. Yellow Banana. Hi, Yellow Banana. George, heat goes up, never down. That's kind of true. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, lightweight. Nothing but a peanut. Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder. Nobody heavy-ass weights. Yeah, solid-ass reps. I'm trying to think of what else he says. He's got a lot of good ones. Now, remember, if you're just finding the channel, the stream, we're streaming 2026 North American Strongest Hands, June 14th from the Mall of America. Come and be a part of it. And if you can't, then just stream us. Oh, Mike Helmer. Yeah, that's exactly right. 1. Good job. 2. Good job, Mike. 3. 4. 5. 6. Patrick, if you took a straight bar and roll to the end of your fingers and back, you wouldn't need all those grippers. There's some truth to that. I just really like the grippers. We do wrist curls down to the fingers like that, usually on a thick bar, beats us up, really kicks us up. Yes. Up. Yes. Like we said, yes. Up. Let's do 5 more. Let's get back to some grippers. 5 more, get back to some grippers. I can also show you some kind of interesting equipment we have just laying around in the basement. 1. I'll show you the inch dumbbells. 2. What? Static Grax, my dog. Oh, that's interesting. Thanks, Static. 3. Come on. 4. 5. Well, I'll say this. We're actually getting a really, and there was kind of the point. We're getting a really solid pump. Here we go. 20, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The reason why we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This works the top of the hands. This works the extensors. Oftentimes, if you get elbow pain, it's because you do too much grabbing, too much twisting. Your extensors are weak. Make your extensors strong. Take the stress off them, and they won't tug on the elbow joint. You won't have that stupid pain. So now we need to do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to be ordering more of these bands off Amazon tonight. The set I have has 5 strengths. In the last 2 weeks, some of them have popped while we were using them on the stream. Way she goes sometimes. Spilt milk, don't cry. I appreciate everybody being here. We've actually had some pretty good interaction with the chat, to be honest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Left hand. This is the easy. This is the demo gripper. We don't think we're strong. We're just getting blood flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Makes sense? Makes sense what we're doing? We're training the hands back and forth, back and forth. We have to do 10 more bicep curls, and then we'll be at 200 for the night. Fair amount of reps, but I do want that volume work. Now, in a couple weeks, we'll shift down from volume. We'll do much heavier weight. We won't get close to 20 reps. We'll be getting close to 40 or 50, but we're going to be sweating our butt off, and that's when we're going to get stronger. We'll make the muscles about as strong as they can be. Big muscles are cool, I guess. I've just always preferred stronger ones. Hey, Ahmed. Thanks. Hi. Use a rubber band for your finger strength. You can buy online. Exactly. You're right. You don't want to be Ronnie Coleman. Correct. You're here, Olivia. Yes, you are. Hydraulic Monkeys here. Thanks. Pinch a penny and make $1. That's fantastic. I like that. Gizmo, how many days have you been doing this for? Doing what for, buddy? Let me know. I'll answer. We got demos. We got George. We talked to everybody. And we got 0295. I'm the only that gets ASMR from the gripper thing. Well, I think a lot of people like it. I get messages about it. This is your periodization plan. It's part of it, yeah. It's part of it, yeah. The workouts, the live streams. I started doing live streaming. When was that? I think it was Thanksgiving. I had done 1 or 2 before that across a couple months, but Thanksgiving, since then I've gone every day except on my birthday, January 1st. Nope, except on the 31st. That was the only day I didn't do it. I like it. It's fun. Hey, Chris Jones. Hi, thanks for being here, brother. Yeah, I've been working it pretty good for a fair amount of years now. Come on. Yeah, man, I will. Keep going, Gizmo. Thanks for being here. Hey, I tell you what, you guys, sub and like it. We've got some interesting training this week. We've got some strongman training we're doing Thursday for overhead. We're going to use our inch dumbbells. I made and built some concrete lifting blocks. We've got a Viking press we're probably going to test out. There's always something to do. 5 more. 2. 3. 4. I am swinging. So, yes and no. Is it cheating? I'm at the point now, even though it's 60 pounds, We're at about 205 reps for the night. So I have two options. I can still try to go really strict. Probably can't get many, but a lot of this set, notice what I do, and I'll tell you why I do it. So you pick it up, and I kind of get a little lean. Yeah, buddy, saw's a hell of an answer. And I pop, but then I always let it down slow. When it comes down, I'll get a little momentum to bring it up. Now I'm still keeping it in that nice arc that a curl should be in. I'm not reverse cleaning it or anything. I'm just making sure that it's coming up smooth and going down hard. Yeah, we had somebody. So your answer right there, Chris, you were saying, yes, thank you. At this point in the stream, we're focusing more on the eccentric than anything else. Thanks, Damos. I really do appreciate that. He's right. What has teeth but can't bite? Da-da-da-da. A lot of people got this. So I thought this would be hard. I wanted to try these. It's kind of like you put words in certain positions with other figures and you try to figure out the phrase it makes. I found 4 or 5 more. I'm going to try a couple of them tomorrow. I will say this is probably the easiest. So if people thought this was way too easy, you're in a good place. Hey, Levin. Hey, Levin. Then the other ones you might still get, but I at least think they're more of a challenge, right? Iron Mind Guide. Do a couple on this. These are the inch dumbbells. I've got a handle of them, a whole lot of them. That's 80. It's 108. It's 107. Over there, that's also 80. We do a lot of incline pressing with them. We'll do some overhead soon. And I've got a lot more in the garage. And again, as long as the weather is still like the 50 degrees they're claiming it'll be Thursday, we're going to do some strongman medleys. I would really like to tell you guys, show you guys, and teach you guys about strongman pressing. If you can even use really light implements like they do in strongman, it targets the body in different ways, the muscle groups. You really get something out of it. Let's do 5 more on this side. Big 5. Ready, go. And 1. Watch. Come on. And 2, get it. And 3, get it. Come on. Gotta go. 4, get it. And 5. Now, I'm showing what it looks like when you're doing a hard gripper. What normally happens with a hard gripper is you're squeezing as hard as you can. And honestly, sometimes you can't tell if it's shut. Like, is that shut? Turns out it's not, because listen. But if you're a judge, because we're holding this contest next year at the Mall of America where people are going to have to squeeze these. And that judge is going to have a hard job because people are going to be like this. And they're going to be shaking because it's one that's really hard for them. It's like, and then they'll get here and they'll let go because they have no more strength endurance. The judge is supposed to say, hey, is that closed? It's really hard. So when you're competing in anything, it's your job to demonstrate to the judge that you did it. If you want credit, even if it's hard for you, just make sure they touch just long enough for them to see, right? Don't make them guess. If you ever make a referee in any kind of competition guess, hey, did I get this? They're going to probably say no because they have to err on that side. Hey, guys, if you're just getting here, thanks. We're live streaming. We're doing a little bit of gripper workout, little bicep workout. That's still not closed. Now it is. The other problem some people make, so let's say you got your hand gripper. You're like, all right, referee, I'm ready. Here you go. I said, take your block set. You have to pass this between the handles. That's the task. Pass it between the handles and then shut it. The other mistake people make is they're almost too strong. So watch. All right, ready, ref. Whoa, slow down. This isn't a race. See the problem? Did it go through? Did it click off here? Did it pass through this way? So you do have to get it set in your hand, properly pass it through, and then shut it. And that's what we're going to be doing. If people know anything about grippers, some people coming to the contest will be doing what I just showed you. This is not a joke. There will be 1 or 2 guys. I know one specifically. His plan is to come, and he's going to shut the Iron Mind number 4 in front of all of us. He's going to put it in his hand just like I did. His referee's going to say, all right, go. The judge is going to say go, and he's going to have to do this. Bam, and shut. And the Iron Mind number 4 is an absolute widowmaker. Basically, nobody can do it. And we've got a guy calling a shot. There's another guy coming who might do it, but we've got one guy who's essentially guaranteed he can do it. 5 more. 1. If you're just getting here, subbing like the channel, we do lots of fun stuff. We try to have great energy. It's 11 o'clock here in St. Paul, Minnesota. We're still getting after it. Up. Come on, it's so hard. Gotta get it though. Boom. Gotta get it. Tomorrow's stream. Turn on your notifications. Tomorrow's stream. We're going to be doing a lot of heavy axle deadlifts. And we're going to do the Bruce Lee grip machine. The Bruce Lee grip machine. I will show you what it is. I will demo it. Well, I'll show you what it is now. It's that machine over there. We're going to load it up with plates. Bruce Lee had a design very similar to it. That's how he trained his grip. And there's some pretty big advantages to using a machine like that over hand grippers. And I'd really like to get into the specifics with everybody. So yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow too. So yeah, be around for it. Let's do this. Let's look up at the board. Real quick, let me just take I see there's about 20 chats I didn't get to. While we do a little summary here, right? This is your last shot. See if you can get that riddle. Take a look. It says, what has teeth? Where's my finger? There she is. What has teeth but can't bite? Blow up the chat. Let me know what you think. Hey, basketball gang. Thanks for being here. Very cool. You do pull-ups like that? Nice, nice, nice. That's really close. That's me. COC guide, original wonder. Yeah, so the guide is this gripper. The guide is only about 30 to 35 pounds of pressure, so it's not very hard. And then after the guide, of course, you have the Sport, which is about 45. It's also not very hard. And after that, you get into the more traditional that most people are aware of, the Trainer. Trainer's coming in at 54. This one is 53. Very good point. Way to catch myself. So yeah, that's what it is. Original wonder, the higher the number, the harder it is. Correct, 100%. Thanks for answering each other's question. Go ahead outside. A chainsaw. Yes, Slayer. How do you deal with the calluses? And Jason Peck says gear. Gear is 100% right. I like the calluses. Now, I will admit, this one's getting aggressive. So probably before the stream, I'll have to clip it off. That's just the byproduct of doing all the handwork. I got to believe carpenters, people who work with their hands, have way worse than I have. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just think that it's about 12 for me. I need to go to bed. Yeah, man, swinging tomorrow. Appreciate it. Chalk helps too. Thanks for the chalk point. That's a great point. Thank you so much. We got Nicola Oliver, a comb. Yeah, comb would work. If you say comb, I'd give you credit. If you say gear, I'd give you credit. You could say brush would count. Somebody said saw. I think saw counts. Chat, does this count? Somebody said spider earlier. Does spider count? I'm inclined to say that spider doesn't count because I'm pretty sure spiders can bite. I don't know if they have teeth, but I feel like they can bite with their mouth somehow. Don't they bite? So just to do a quick wrap up, the answer, we just went over those. Do you see what we have in the middle? The goal behind that was to see who could identify what we're trying to get across. Anybody know what that is? Of course they do. Oh, they do bite? Thanks. Thanks, man. What I'm saying there is it's reading between the lines. We've got other puzzles that we'll throw down on. Tomorrow, we'll have a different sub contest. So it says 3,100. If we would have gotten to 3,100 subs, and it's all right we didn't get there, we'd have given this thing a go. This you put in your hand. This, and you squeeze. Bum, 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 bum. It says how strong your hand is. Super fun. We use it sometimes. But we always have some kind of fun challenge for the subs. It's just something to spice it up, I guess. But so yeah, I appreciate everybody being here. Hey, Max, reading. Yeah, Max, you're right. Thanks, brother. Reading between the lines is 100% right. Thanks, people, for being here. Tomorrow is a massive grip day on the channel. So if you're into grip, set the notifications. You're not going to want to miss it. We've got Axel and Bruce Lee. Everybody have a great night. I always have a great night with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll catch everybody soon, including one mighty band and Ahmed. They'll be here too. Oh, we got another guy who just got here. It's D. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Thanks for stopping.